Hey everyone, what's up? Ayushman here, and today we are going to unbox the stuff I just ordered from quartzcomponents.com. So yeah, this is a pretty low level video. Don't expect much. This is my first video and this is the stuff I ordered. So yeah, let's do a quick unboxing. First of all, there's the LED strip light. Wow, poking from here, bro. This should be working. We'll test them later. First let's just open it. I have already opened the box and checked whether all the components are there or not, and all of the stuff is here and in good condition. So just let's open it up and see. So yeah, this is the voltmeter, 0 to 30 volts DC voltmeter. Fucking get focused. Yeah, so this is the voltmeter. Let's open it up. I am shooting the video by holding the camera in one hand. That's my phone. Wait. So yeah, I had to pause the video to just steer this because I'm holding my phone with one hand. And this right here is the voltmeter. The next stuff is the XL6009 DC to DC Boost power supply module, and this one. Why doesn't it focus? Yeah, so let me pause to open it up. Here it is, the DC to DC boost converter, and this shit does not focus at all. This is the inputs, positive and negative, and this is the output, negative and positive, and this is the knob for adjusting the output voltage. The next couple of things are very basic stuff. These are 1 watt LEDs right here, 1 watt, 3 volts, 3 to 3.5 volts, and this is a SPDT switch. I don't know what's the rating. This is a toggle switch. I don't remember the rating, but yeah, it must be like 5 amp, 230 volts. And these are two CR2032 batteries. These are the Maxell ones. I don't know, they cut the label so that shipping will take less space. So yeah. So now it's time to do some testing. As you can see, the location is also different, and this is the next day. And here are also some modifications I did in the soldering, and now we will test these two together. So first I will hook it up to these lithium ion batteries. This is I think 2000 milliamps, and these are two 1300 mAh batteries connected in parallel, and this one is in series. So let's connect them to this and see what's the voltage. So I have connected these, and the voltage of these two batteries in series shows 7.88 volts. And let me check the output voltage of the DC converter real quick. Yeah, it shows 14.23, which I had set earlier. This is basically the voltage of a fully charged battery like this. So this is a 12 volt 8 amp hour battery, lead acid, and we call it SMF. So in the data sheet the voltage of this is written as 4 volts to 40 volts. मतलब 4 वोल्ट इनपुट से लेके 40 वोल्ट आउटपुट दे सकता है ये. And now it is, the input voltage is 7.8 volts. So let's see, let me hook up my voltmeter to it and we see the output voltage variation with the help of this knob. Now as you can see, my multimeter is set to 20 volts DC and the input to the boost converter is 7.8 volts and it is giving out 14.2 volts. So now let's just adjust the knob and see the variation in the voltage. So if we turn it counterclockwise, then the voltage increases. Let's see how much it increases. I am turning it and the voltage is increasing. The last time I checked it, it went up to like 35 volts I think. Oh, the limit reached. Let me set my multimeter to 200 volts now. Now we will adjust the knob. So now if we keep adjusting the knob, the voltage just keeps on increasing. So in this video we will leave the XL6009 boost converter right here and I will make a quite detailed video about it. I'll make a totally separate video and we will do lots of experiments with this. But now we will check this voltmeter. It is showing 16 volts because now I have connected it to my homemade kind of power supply, which is set at 12 volts and its capacity is 500 milliamps. So I will just remove it from the perf board right now. Now I have removed the boost converter from the perf board and we will keep it aside for now and we will test the accuracy of this voltmeter. So these are the two leads, these two wires are in parallel with it, with the circuit, and these will be our reference points. From here I will connect my voltmeter to them. So now I have connected the multimeter with this voltmeter and it is 20 volts for better measurement. Now it shows 16.1212 and it is fluctuating. And this shows 16 point, almost the same. We will reduce the voltage, set it to 9 volts. It shows 12.4 and there too. 7 volts shows 10.4, 10.4 and 6. Yep, 7.7 and the same. 4.5 and yeah, the same. Now in 3 volts it won't work because the minimum voltage required for it is 4 volts. And so to 3 volts it just turns off, and when I change back to 4.5 volt it shows the output. So the minimum voltage required to run this voltmeter is 4 volts. Now it's time to test this LED strip. So first I will test it from the power supply. I set my power supply to 12 volts, then when I turn it on it starts to glow. But this is not the final form, it's much brighter. It's not glowing that bright because look at the voltage drop. It's only 500 milliamps. So we will connect it to our 8 amp hour battery. So here I have hooked the positive terminal to the battery, and now when I will connect the negative terminal to the battery, just look at the brightness, look how bright it is, and the voltage drop is a little, 11.9. The battery is not fully charged, Look at the brightness. The camera's been out of focus. So yeah, it's quite bright and the length is also good, 5 meters. It's good for a room and a whole wall like this wall. It works quite well, and let me see how much current it actually uses. Let's see the current draw. It's difficult to do stuff with only one hand. So I'll set my multimeter to 10 amps and it. Now I have hooked the current wire of the multimeter to this negative supply to the lights, and now we will connect it. The voltage is 11.4. It has dropped significantly. The current draw is 2 amps, 2.05 amps. And this is the brightness. The battery voltage is quite low. It must be 12 or something. When I connected it to my other power supply, which was 14 volts, then this was drawing 1.8 amps. So yeah, quite okay. Now we will be testing the last piece, which are these LED lights. They are rated at 3.5 volts and 1 watt. So let's see what they have got. Let me disconnect the LED strip. Now I have connected it to the voltmeter and the ammeter also. Let's connect and see. Yeah, you can see it's quite bright. Voltage also decent, and it is drawing 380 milliamps, 4 amps, like 12.6 watts, and if I multiply this, then it comes to roughly 4 watts, which is the actual rating. So that's quite good. I don't know why the current is increasing. I think because these emit a lot of heat. These are really hot. If I had a thermal camera, I would show you. Yeah, they become quite hot when they run. 500 milliamps at 12.5 volts, and the brightness is quite decent. It can blind me. I mean, the brightness is quite blinding if I look at it directly. I have flipped it and now see how bright they are. Like, bro, totally worth it. I love these. So let's just end this video here, and I hope you like this video. And I have idea for this. I actually bought this because I will install it in my scooty, because I have done the whole lighting system. I have connected it all to the battery, and I will put it in the dashboard, the console, with the speedometer, to see whether my battery doesn't run out and its voltage remains okay. So like this can be said as a fancy thing in it, but stay tuned for that video also, and I will make a quite detailed video on it soon. So stay tuned, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.